Morning guys, it's Kim F, KeepItMovingFitness.com, and this morning I wanted to talk to you guys about eating the right breakfast and the components of a healthy breakfast, because so many times I see people just grabbing a bowl of sugar cereal, a bran muffin, a Pop-Tart or something like that, and you're really doing yourself a disservice by starting your day with such inadequate foods, because food is primary source. It's just to fuel your body, and you have to learn the right things to put in your body, especially if you're on a fitness regimen or weight loss program. This is the thing that's going to give you the energy that you need, boost your metabolism, and it's so important that you learn to start off with the right foods the first thing in the day, the first moments of the day. And so important that you don't skip breakfast, because a lot of people say, I'm not a breakfast person, to be truthful. And when I say I'm not a breakfast person, it doesn't mean I don't eat breakfast, because I do every day. I just don't like the typical foods that have grown to become breakfast foods. Those aren't my thing. It feels droggy. They make me crash later on in the day. So I'm going to show you how to eat breakfast the way I do, so that you can have more energy and be better and perform better throughout the day. It's because if you skip breakfast, you tend to have lower energy. You'll have hunger pains. You'll have food cravings later in the day, and you might even overeat later and binge on foods because you were so hungry. Because if you think about it, if you're sleeping 8 hours like you should be, or 6 hours, and then you wake up and you skip another 6 hours, your body's in starve mode, and it doesn't really know when the next time you're going to feed it. And so what it does, it just holds on to all the food that you eat next time. It's going to hold on to it because it doesn't know when the next time you're going to starve it for another 12 hours. And so the foods that would normally be burned are going to be stored, and there's your fat. So always eat breakfast 30 to 60 minutes before you wake, after you wake up in the morning. Especially if you're going to work out that morning, but on any given day, 30 to 60 minutes after you wake up is a good rule of thumb for eating breakfast. And so I'm going to talk to you about the components of a healthy breakfast. Every breakfast meal that you have should have a whole grain, fruits and vegetables, a healthy protein, a healthy fat, a source of calcium, and it should be between 300 and 500 calories. So if you're the person who just grabs a toast, that's not enough. Or if you just have a banana, that's great, but it's not enough. You want to treat your food like, actually take time to prepare it, because it's providing you with the energy you need to meet that goal, to burn that fat, to make it to the energy, to make it to the meeting that you're going to burn the calories that you need. So you really want to do a good job so that your body can work more effectively and efficiently while you're doing other things. So a whole grain, a carb, maybe fruit, some vegetables, healthy protein, a healthy fat, a source of calcium, and 300 to 500 calories should be the aim for your breakfast. I think you should start your breakfast out with a low-fat dairy product. This is a 1% milk. Try to stay away from the whole milk. You can also use some Greek yogurt, like I have here. The Greek yogurt, it's strained yogurt, which means there's a higher concentration of protein and it's thicker. Try to just get the plain. If you have, there's a small amount of fruit in this Fage kind of yogurt, which is always good. But start your breakfast off with a fat-free or 1% milk, just a little bit, like I have in this wine glass here, and that's always good. So the next step is just to choose carbs that deliver fiber and nutrients. Fruits and whole grains are a great choice. Berries are perfect. If you can choose any kind of berry, they're high in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. They have a lot of fiber. So go with your blueberries and blackberries like I have here, raspberries, strawberries, choose a bunch of different colors that are rich in color, and those are the ones that have a lot more vitamins and antioxidants. So carbs with fiber and some healthy carbs like your steel cut oats I have here, and some really good cereal, none of the sugar cereal that you might find in the kids section. Just research some good whole grain cereal that you want to start your day off with. And usually I might cut a slice. I don't have any bread with me today, I ate it yesterday. I'll have a slice of bread, cut it in half, have one slice today, have one half today and one half tomorrow. Maybe I want to put some peanut butter on it. This is a really good one that I bought the other day in the other video. And I'll do the slice of bread, the half slice of bread with a peanut butter spread. And you can even go unconventional with brown rice. I have it there. There's nothing that says that you have to eat, these certain kinds of food like pancakes and waffles for breakfast. Sometimes I'll make a egg white with some brown rice for my breakfast, which is always good. And then after you choose some healthy carbs like the fruits and the whole grains, you want to choose some healthy protein, because remember, we're picking proteins, carbohydrates, and fiber-filled foods for breakfast. So I have a nice piece of salmon here that I'll have for breakfast. That's a pretty big size, so maybe I'll have one half for breakfast and I'll have the other half for lunch in a salad or something, or with some fresh greens. And eggs are a good source of protein. The egg white is pure protein actually. The yolk is high in cholesterol and some fat, but it has nutrients in it too. So if you just want to do the egg white, that'll be good for you too. Or maybe you can just do the whole egg. It's not too bad as long as you don't have too much. Because the egg yolk has vitamin A, it has biotin, and vitamin B in it. So maybe 3 egg yolks per week is good, but if you eat eggs every day, I would do egg whites for the most of the week, and then maybe 3 times do the egg yolk, or try an egg substitute, and that's always good too. And what else do I have here? Sometimes I have some beans that I soaked overnight. Maybe I made these beans in a dinner recipe or something, and I'll use it for breakfast if I have some left over. Sometimes, like I said, I'll do the rice. There's really no rule as to, you have to have breakfast, the typical breakfast foods for breakfast. It's just as long as your breakfast is composed of the proteins, the healthy fats, some fiber, some healthy carbs, whole grains, you will be good. So if you're a really busy person like I am, and you're oftentimes eating breakfast on the go, there are still some options for you. Try to stay away from the fast food restaurants, those breakfast places, and those little, what they call, muffins and breakfast sandwiches that you might get from McDonald's or wherever else. They're high in calories, and they don't provide you with much to help your body function throughout the day. So what you want to do is just, you can grab a good healthy cereal. Try some bran flakes, and you can put some dried fruit. As long as your dried fruit doesn't have sugar in it, you should be good. You can get granola mix, have some nuts, make little baggies that you can eat in the car. I always have my baggies everywhere I go, so if I'm hungry I can just grab a few and just snack instead of going to the vending machine or stuff through the drive-through. Just try to plan out your breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day, literally. Studies have shown that the people out of thousands of people losing weight, the one common thing that they had was that they ate breakfast. So if you really are serious about your fitness goals this year, make sure you just put a little bit more time and thought into your breakfast. And it's okay to juice for your breakfast. Just don't put a bunch of fruit and think that's it. I usually, because essentially you're just going to drink a thing of sugar and you're going to crash later. So make sure you have protein, and I have this this vegan plant plant-based protein, Sun Warrior, that I kind of put in my smoothies, or I'll put it in a glass of milk. It tastes like vanilla. I'll put different kinds of vegetables in the smoothie, and even maybe some oats a little bit, just a tiny bit. And if you're drinking juice in the morning, I'm not a big fan of juice. I don't really drink juice that much, but this is fresh pressed orange juice, and I'll just have a little bit with, you know, my source of protein like salmon and eggs and berries or whatever. You should be good, and you feel that. But when lunch comes, you won't want to go eat a burger or somewhere. But the key here is just to plan out your breakfast. You'll do great. Think about it. Use the same things that you have for breakfast for lunch. That'll save you time and money. Or from the night before, if you had some chicken for dinner, you can slice that chicken up and make an egg white chicken omelet with lots of loaded vegetables or something like that. Just be creative. Think about yourself. Think about your health. Breakfast is great. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It will really help you reach that weight loss goal. And I want to hear your thoughts below. Comment, please comment, subscribe, rate, and go to www.keepitmovingfitness.com. Bye.